What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome to our TCG online match. This time around I'm gonna test out the Fairy Toolbox, which I talked about in episode 81. You should definitely check that out. I gave a top 10 list of the best decks to expect at regional. So we're just gonna check out the deck first. I finally been able to get myself 4 rainbow energies because let's check the energies first. You need 4 rainbow energies, then some fairy energies, and maybe a DCE if you run exceptional Pokemon. So let's see what's in this deck. You see a lot of Pokemon here. The choices are actually really optional. I run a 3-2 line of Aromatisse. Usually want to have like 3 Aromatisse out there, but I only have 2. But actually, if I get it out, it still works. So we have Xerneas EX, a really powerful EX attacker because it's a fairy type and it's easy to power up with this Pokemon here. Geomancy, the Xerneas, his attack actually gives energies to our bench Pokemon. So besides that, we also run the Seismitoad, Yveltal, basically everything because we have rainbow energy out there, and then with fairy energies we can actually use the strategy as well. So the Aromatisse actually gives you the ability to move around your fairy energies on your side of the field, and with Fairy Garden you have Free Retreat as well, and then we can actually use Max Potion to heal off our damage. Then Cobalion, also a really great attack. His first attack reaches the edge, is dealing 30 damage and then discarding a special energy. Then Mewtwo EX for the Mewtwo Wars, Suicune to stall, and then Virizion to actually not be affected by special conditions if we have the rainbow energy out there. Then for the trainers, most of them you've already seen in the previous episode, as I mentioned, so I actually give the deck list as well in that video, so definitely check that out. So we have some usual stuff. The thing you notice here is that I run 2 Starling Megaphones because we want to have our abilities out, and with Garbodor somewhere out there, we actually don't, are not able to use our abilities anymore, so Starling Megaphone gets rid of that problem if we use Lysander as well. So we do run a couple of supporters here. We have Skyla and Lysander, Juniper, the usual stuff. And as you can see here, we're running 3 fan clubs because we want to get our Spritzies as fast as possible. Then 3 Fairy Gardens, and then some power up like Muscle Band. So that's basically it for the deck. And now let's just go to play now and see what opponent waits us on the other side of the world. So let's see. Is looking for an opponent. I'm actually quite excited to test out this Fairy Toolbox because I actually really like it. I'm facing a fighting, a psychic dragon deck. I'm facing Mewtwo. So let's see. My opponent can probably begin because he has a choice because I didn't flip correctly. So I see we have the Aromatisse. So he actually knows already that I am playing a fairy deck. So yeah, I have the Spritzy, which is not that great. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, he has a Dusknoir out, so we know that he's playing like something like a rogue deck with like Landorus and Dusknoir probably, and he's using N straight from the bat. Sorry about that, guys, I really had to do something because my computer was going a bit too slow. So as you can see, he N does, and he benches a Fampi as well. So he is running the Donphan and Friends deck probably with Dusknoir in it. So the thing I am gonna do is actually I'm gonna use the Fairy Garden first of all to actually have Free Retreat. And then we are also gonna bench the Virizion down. That way we can be affected by special conditions if we have a rainbow energy out there. We can use Ultra Ball as well, but that's not really necessary at this point. We can also give a Muscle Band. We're just gonna use the N here in this situation and see what cards I'm be able to get. So we have the Hypnotoxic Laser, Dowsing Machine, the rainbow energy. So we do have the option giving the energy to Spritzy. Actually, I'm gonna undo that last action and give the rainbow energy to Spritzy because we want the damage on the non-EXs. We want to save the damage actually for you want our EXs to be fully health. So we're gonna use the Hypnotoxic Laser as well. He is asleep, so he won't be able to retreat, and it's actually my turn, and I'm gonna retreat the Spritzy here because of Fairy Garden and put Virizion EX up for the turn. So and that'll end my turn with that. So he is asleep, which is awesome, and so he won't be able to retreat unless he has the switch. So he evolves to the not evolving. He actually gives a strong energy to his Fampi, and actually he evolves the these Dusclops actually, and he's also running a Trapinch, which is quite unique. And then he's using Juniper, playing out his hand correctly. Wow, 2 full art Junipers, that's great. So, what else can we expect in this matchup? So, I see he's running a Flygon in there, probably to build up some stuff. He also has the Yveltal, probably getting out the Donphan. Yeah, there we go. We already see a Donphan with Spinning Turn. The great thing is that I don't think he runs Trevenant, which is great because we will be able to use our items. So that's a good thing going for us. So it's back to me, and I have an End card as well as a Lysander and a Fairy Energy. So the thing we want to do is attach as many energies during our turn. So the thing gonna do is attach to the Virizion for now. You can also use Dowsing Machine for Hypnotoxic Laser, also using the Lysander and catching out something, but since the Dusclops has 2 retreat costs, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna use N because we want to have our our Aromatisse out, and we have the Ultra Ball, which is great. So we're gonna use Ultra Ball here, discarding the Fairy Garden as well. I'm not sure. We can discard another Spritzy here because we'll be able to get out our Aromatisse, or we can discard a DCE, which might be able to be even better because we're gonna bench another Spritzy because we want to use our Aromatisse time after time. So we're gonna go for the Aromatisse. We can also gone for the Xerneas, the regular one, and then do some stuff, but we're gonna do it like this and move around the Fairy transfer, moving the Rainbow Energy to the Virizion, and that'll actually be it. Since we have a Grass Energy on our Virizion, actually it's a Rainbow Energy and it counts as a Grass Energy as well, we will be able to use the ability as well. So we won't be able to be affected by special conditions, and we're gonna use Emerald Slash, and we can actually search our deck. So we're gonna see what else is in our deck. We could have done that with the let's see, with the attack as well. Actually, with what was it again? Yeah, we could have searched out before, but we're gonna check out. We have Cobalion, Suicune, Yveltal, Muscle Band, Seismitoad could be great in this situation. Another Aromatisse is also great. Xerneas EX. So the thing we noticed is that Mewtwo EX is not in our deck. Lucky for us, I discarded the DCE, so that was a great decision after all. So it's my opponent's move, and let's see how it turns out. We already have our Fairy setup. We have the Fairy Garden as well as the Aromatisse, and yeah, that's basically it. We can attack with everything because we have Rainbow Energies. Next turn we use N, get another attacker out there, and just go from there. We can actually attack with Suicune here to knock out that the Donphan, since it's weak to water. Yeah, that's correct. So wow, it's also a reverse Donphan. It's actually great seeing Donphan and friends with something else. It's not with Trevenant. I don't think it's actually... he also has a really epic sleeves, if I say so myself. He's running like the Thunderous sleeves, and I'm running the Pikachu sleeves, which is great. So, I'm actually quite excited. Sorry for the cut there in the beginning of the game because my computer was running slow. My YouTube was still up. Oh wow, full art arena. And actually when Google Chrome is out, my computer doesn't go that fast in combination with screen recording. So he's running quite a unique deck with Karina full arts, Juniper full arts, Donphan and Dusclops. So he's actually like, he's using the Donphan Dusknoir deck, dealing a lot of damage with the Donphan, and then spread around the damage. So the spreading around damage is not great since Aromatisse only has 90 HP. Lucky for us, we got out another Spritzy here. Maybe we can evolve it later. So we're actually quite good off for the moment. And he also doesn't have any damage on our side of the field yet, so great. He uses a supporter, evolves to another Donphan. We can actually knock out those Donphans in one shot with our Suicune, so we're not worried a bit here. So another Trapinch goes out, a lot of reverse cards, then Evo Soda evolving. Is it the Dusknoir? No, it's Vibrava. So it's actually going for the slow route, evolving them, his Pokemon time after time. And let's see if he has another energy. No, he doesn't have another energy attachment, so that's great. We're gonna bench the Cobalion here. We can actually knock off the strong energies, which is awesome. We're gonna attach the Rainbow Energy to the Cobalion. Actually, we should have attached it to someone else, but I don't really care. The end here, we have the Starling Megaphone, and actually, we can promote someone else here, but that won't be really necessary. We can actually attack with Cobalion, knock out someone. If we knock out this Dusclops with Cobalion, his Donphan will attack my Cobalion, which is not great. I actually want him to attack my Virizion instead. So I'll just use the... Actually, we can also attack for 100 damage with Steel Bullet because we have 2 Rainbow Energies out, so it's really versatile, this deck. We're gonna do that later. First of all, we're just gonna use another Emerald Slash in this situation, knocking out this Dusclops, and yeah, we already seen our deck. And we can get a prize card. Hopefully it's Mewtwo EX. This one. No, it's an Ultra Ball, which is awesome because with Ultra Ball we'll be able to get out our Aromatisse number 2. So if we manage to deal some damage, then Dusknoir something out. Wow. What is this? So At any time between turns, this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, put 1 damage on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Wow, so it's like he does a spinning turn, 60 damage, goes for the Flygon and puts 10 damage on all of my Pokemon, and then with Dusknoir he has something really great going for him. Wow, really unique, if I say so myself. So, this Flygon actually does have a lot of HP. And he only has 1 retreat cost, so we're gonna attach another energy to one of our Pokemon, doesn't really matter. We're gonna use the Ultra Ball. Starling Megaphone, he doesn't seem to use any, let's see. I'm gonna get rid of an energy. No, I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna get rid of Juniper since we do have 2 of those. So, Ultra Ball getting out. We can get out the Suicune. Or we can get out the Seismitoad. It's actually a really tough situation. Let's see. He probably wants to retreat later on, so we can go for the Seismitoad in this situation. Or we can go for another Aromatisse. The Aromatisse would be probably better to switch around our energies. Probably. Oh, it's a tough decision. Seismitoad can also knock out those annoying, let's see here, what was it again? The Donphans. So it's a tough situation. You can go for anything we want. We can also go for the, let's see, we deal with Yveltal EX can deal 20 damage plus 20 more for each energy on the resume. So 20 damage, 40 damage, 60 damage, 80 damage, 100 damage. With Yveltal EX, nah, that's not really what we're gonna go for. Also, we can attack with Xerneas EX, and that will actually one-shot this Pokemon. So we're gonna go for the Xerneas since the Flygon can cause a lot of trouble. So let's go. Xerneas is out there. We can use Colress as well in this situation. We have a lot of bench Pokemon. There we go. We can also have an Ultra Ball. Muscle Band can help us out as well. Let's see. We can also have the Max Potion. The Suicune is also nice. Yeah, it's a tough decision. Ultra Ball. We can also Ultra Ball later for something else. And we have Dowsing Machine to search out maybe an Hypnotoxic Laser or Starling Megaphone later on. The thing we're gonna do is here, retreat first, go for the Xerneas, move around our energies with Fairy Transfer, so all the energies go to our powerful Xerneas, because we do need to destroy that Flygon, since otherwise we'll have a lot of damage counters on our sweet EXs, and also we are afraid of the Dusknoir coming in and destroying some of our strategies. So the thing I'm gonna do is here, using the Ultra Ball, and since Xerneas can basically knock out everything, we're gonna use Ultra Ball and destroying the Muscle Band. We're not gonna need the Muscle Band in this matchup. Also, the Fan Club can disappear now since we do have a ton of basic Pokemon out already. So we are gonna go for our last Aromatisse, because if one is knocked out, we can actually have another one ready. So 2 Aromatisse is actually way better than 1, and that way we can just use Axe Blast, destroying the Flygon. Okay, basically clean like that. So you see the Fairy Power Deck, the Fairy Toolbox. We have 2 Max Potions. We're gonna use them later on to destroy the damage of our Virizion. We could have done that later, but actually, I'm actually want him to put all the damage on one of our EXs. If you knock something out, it's great. That way the damage is also gone, and we can use Max Potion on other Pokemon, like Aromatisse for example. So you see like, oh, there's a lot of damage. He can actually put all the damage on one of our Aromatisse, but I see he only uses a spinning turn, so he's actually quite blocked here, dealing 60 damage and switching around. So now it's time for Suicune to shine, and we are gonna retreat for our Suicune. There we go. Gonna use the Max Potion on this one. All the damage is gone. Gonna attach another Rainbow Energy to... let's attach it to Xerneas. And move around some energies. That way we can spread around. We need, yeah, a Rainbow Energy to Suicune. A Rainbow Energy, let's say, to Cobalion, which could be great. Then we can attach a Fairy Energy to the Suicune. And another one to the Suicune. So the thing we can do is actually move around some more energies. That's really great. We're gonna switch it to the Virizion for now. Actually, he got a terrible hand thanks to my N. Sorry, man. So thanks to my N is really great in the format. We're actually gonna move this energy to the Cobalion as well. And now we're gonna actually stick it at that. We're gonna use the Max Potion on the Xerneas, so all our damage is basically already gone. We can use Dowsing Machine later for another Max Potion. So now Aurora Beam with Suicune, dealing out a ton of damage to knock out the Donphan. So I really love the Fairy Toolbox, and there we have our Mewtwo. Mewtwo is just in time to see some action. Because yeah, if one of my Pokemon gets knocked out, Mewtwo will get all the energies and then we go from there. So this Donphan deals 60 damage. He can actually knock out a ton of, yeah, if he actually knocks out this Suicune, we're in a terrible position here. Because we lose 3 energies, although we have 2 energies remaining. So yeah, it could be great. Mewtwo can absorb those energies and do some damage. So we're just like that. Also, Cobalion can knock out that the strong energy, so we're not really worried. Actually, I really love the Flygon idea in combination with Dusknoir. It was a really great thing to see. I never seen that type of deck before, and it's actually something neat to try out myself. So we are playing the Fairy Toolbox. You can actually put suggestions in the comment section below to suggest some decks that I have to test out. So this spinning turn again from Donphan, and this Trapinch will actually take the blow. Yeah, we have the dowsing machine, can heal some damage, but we're not gonna do that. We are just going to use, yeah, Suicune is almost knocked out, so we are gonna retreat from now. And who will take over? Yeah, we're gonna actually go for the Xerneas. And then we're gonna use the Fairy Transfer. We're gonna save our dowsing machines. So as you can see, the Trevenant version is way better. He says, hope that match isn't the recorded match for a channel. It is. Showing the power of Fairy Toolbox. So, the thing we're gonna do, we already have our energy, so the Suicune, we're not gonna use Max Potion on Suicune since that's not really necessary. With that, we can deal 60 damage. There we go, and then 30 on the Duskull. Yeah, another knockout. So we're gonna take this prize card for now, and we got a fan club, which is terrible. We don't need that in the late game, we need that at the beginning of the game. So, the deck functions really well. As you can see, we have a lot of Starling Megaphones in combination. We also have a Lysander, so if we're facing a Garbodor deck, the thing you want to go is Lysander out Garbodor, knock it out as fast as possible. Also, if Seismitoad doesn't use Quaking Punch in a certain situation, like if you play against Yveltal Garbodor, it's really great, just use Starling Megaphone and you're back. So, it's my opponent's turn, and actually he knows me. So it's, yeah, one of my subscribers. Surprisingly, if I do random matches like this, I most of the time battle subscribers. It's great like that. So the community is awesome, and he uses Max Potion, a gold Max Potion. So the thing we see here is that he has a ton of experience. He has a ton of great cards like secret rare Max Potions and full art Junipers and great stuff like that. So he switches around, and yo, he uses Colress for a sweeping 6 cards, and we'll see how it turns out. I think after this video that a lot of people will test out this Fairy Toolbox. I'm actually quite sure of it because it's so unique. He can attack with everything. So we're dealing 110 damage. And the thing we want, actually, wow. Dowsing Machine, we're gonna get rid of our stupid fan clubs. There we go. And we want to have something great. We can... Actually, with Dowsing Machine, we can have 2 Lysanders as well. So we have the Starling Megaphone, the Ultra Ball, the Hypnotoxic Laser, and we're gonna go for Max Potion. Why not? First of all, let's just transfer all the energies back to someone else. Everyone gets some energies this time around. And we are gonna go for the Max Potion now on our Xerneas. Whoop, there we go. And now we're gonna just put all the energies back where they belong. So a Fairy Energy, another Fairy Energy, and another Rainbow Energy for our Xerneas, and actually that's it. We're gonna just stick it at that. Actually, I'm gonna move this energy to this one because Suicune is almost knocked out. So done. And now we're gonna use Breakthrough, destroying the Duskull and 30 on the Donphan. So one of the last prize cards is Evo Soda. Really great to get our Aromatisse out. And now it's against Donphan against the world. Donphan will able to deal 40, 60, 80 plus 30 is 110 damage, which is not enough. He ends me to 1 card, ladies and gentlemen. So he has quite a rogue deck, so actually that was a terrible end ever. a fairy garden, really? Instead, if he runs fighting stadium, that's great. I'm gonna just put the fairy garden out there. But still, it seems that rogue decks can be great, but in this matchup, he says, okay, I hope next time we met I draw a bit better. Me too. It was a nice game. Should be up to date. So, as you see, he's bringing the training center. We're actually gonna get rid of that. And actually, we're gonna attack with... No, we're not gonna... We can attack with everyone in our team, even with the Aromatisse. So, even with Yveltal, so it's really great like that. Oh, he's at... Okay, creep up the great channel work. Thanks, man. It was awesome testing out this fairy toolbox against him. So, well, we're gonna retreat to Cobalion. And Cobalion can actually knock this out. So, let's see. Cobalion, we need 2 metals, so 2 rainbows. And then we are actually gonna attach this regular one as well. And then we're just gonna use the steel bullet attack, destroying the Donphan. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's how the fairy toolbox works. Really versatile and can actually become better and better when new cards get released. So thanks again for watching our battle video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button because I always appreciate it. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next TCG online match. But first of all, just for you guys, I have some back openings. Let's see here. Yeah, I have some chats here going on. Let's just go to my collection. So as you can see, I have some packs. I already got one because I logged on 5 times in a row in 5 days. So also I got 2 packs from the Flash Fire set thanks to SSJ Gazham 99. So it's actually Super Saiyan Gohan or something. So we are actually gonna open the Flash Fire packs first. So thanks a lot for that. Definitely check him out, and we'll see what we get. We got a Caterpie. Holy crap! No, that wasn't really just weird. So yeah, that's not great. But still, I definitely appreciate the support you give me by giving me some packs. So here we have, yeah, that wasn't really great, but still, it was nice. Oh, actually, this one is quite good. Definitely check this card out if you have it. So that's it for another battle video. Again, thanks again for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.